I'm Tom Willis, and I'm running for the recorder's office. I was going to bring in some flyers showing my background, but I've been working on this job for 40 years. I've been training for this job. I'm a realtor, been a mortgage broker, ran a finance operation in Los Angeles, been a #1 tire salesman for the world's largest tire dealer. I've got a financial background, sales background, and business background. I've owned my business here for 30 years. So I was built for this recorder's job. I know about fiscal responsibility, and I know about managing people. So I'm ready to take that job on and save the county some money and save some jobs. There's a lot needs to be done down there.
You need the microphone not for us, but for the recording.
Is it on?
You're actually on the radio for the folks that aren't here. And again, please give your name before and afterwards, and speak into the mic. Is that mic working?
I don't know. Does it sound like it?
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah.
Turn it all the way up.
Can you hear me now? There we go. Okay, I'm Tom Willis, and I'm ready to take the job.
Good afternoon. My name is Don Hotchkiss. I'm also a candidate for county recorder. I've never been in politics before, but with all that's going on here in our country lately, I decided to throw my hat in the ring. I'm a longtime civil engineer, 33 years in civil engineering business. I've been here in Las Vegas since 1990, and I've built large chunks of this town. Raised 2 daughters here, and they're both in college right now, doing well. So I have a background here in Las Vegas. Like Tom, I'm a Republican, fiscal conservative, concerned about what we see going on in this office and in other offices. And I think what I'll bring to this job is a fresh view, an engineering approach, if you will. And my campaign slogan is put an engineer to work for you. I can look at systems that are in place and see how we can tweak them a little bit to make them a little bit more efficient. As far as running the office, my overall philosophy is I'm going to come into this office with my good name, and I'm going to leave it with my good name. Integrity is going to be there at all times. We're going to make sure that the office is run in accordance with the NRS and all the various statutes that we have to comply with. And it's going to be efficiently run. And if there's an opportunity to save some money, to do something more efficiently, we're going to take a look at that. I'd like to see us take politics out of this particular office. It doesn't need to be a partisan office. It just needs to be an office that works for the taxpayer. We are paid by the taxpayers. We need to run it like a business. We need to be efficient. We need to be responsive. And everything we do has got to be above board. Too many of our politicians are doing things behind our backs and under the table and making backroom deals and lining their own pockets. I mean, this job doesn't pay all that much money, and why do people spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get into this job? You have to ask yourself, what is going on? And so I'm one of these guys that's kind of fed up with what I see going on in the world of politics, and decided, rather than curse the darkness, light a candle and step up and give it a try. I've run other large organizations before, commanded 2 companies in the Army. I was the deputy manager of State Public Works Board, over a $200 million capital improvement budget that I executed, worked on Reagan's Star Wars laser project. So I've worked with large groups of people to accomplish some pretty lofty goals. What this office needs, I think, is leadership, obviously management, fiscal responsibility has got to be brought back into the office. And we need to look at technology to see if there's some ways we can do things a little bit better to be more efficient. That's it.
This is David Henson. Just one quick question. Anybody can answer it. But what is the mission of the recorder's office?
The recorder's office records your documents, homesteads, marriage certificates, all real estate documents, and preserves them forever. That's the idea of the recorder's office. All the duties are set by state statute, and the fees are set by state statute.
And again, Don Wilbright, moderator for Veterans of Politics. Please, before each one of the questions, give your name before and after for the audience that is not here. Thank you.
And the microphone near, closer to his mouth.
Don Hotchkiss. Hotchkiss, candidate for Clark County Recorder. Right off the website, we deal in land records, financial documents, unpatented mining claim records, military discharge paperwork, declaration of homestead, mechanics liens, federal tax liens, and marriage certificates. It's all spelled out. It's an office that responds to the needs of the community. We have a specific mission that we've got to accomplish, and we need to do that as efficiently as possible.
This is Tom Willis again. Listen, I went down there myself and pulled up some DD 214s that had all the information on it, not redacted. So that's part of the problem.
Can you repeat the question for her again, please? And just take 30 quick seconds and introduce yourself, please.
Okay, I'm Debbie Conway. I'm the current Clark County Recorder. And your question is?
Basically, I just asked what was the mission statement or mission of the recorder's office? That was the question.
Okay, the mission of the Recorder's Office is that we record documents, we preserve them, so that the public can retrieve those documents at any given point in time. That's for years and years and years. And so that's basically what we're all about. And anybody in the public who wants to come in and pick up a document or copy of a document or have their military forms or any type of property or liens on property, anything relating to property, anything relating to marriages, certificates, we keep the records.
In the recorder's office, my name is Juan Rivera. In the recorder's office, there's a lot of personal records there of the public. As the director, what primary item would you put in effect to try to keep those records accessed by more accessible for the public?
We have a number of projects that are currently underway. We digitize the records, we put them on microfilm. We have a refrigerated unit located in a warehouse that preserves the records for years and years. We put them on a disc or CDs and we sell them to the public from that perspective. And so everything in the office is basically, we have technology, new technology that's been implemented over the last 3 years since I've been in office that pretty much locks in place the records and preserves them for years to come.
And again, Don Wilbright, moderator for Veterans in Politics. We do have an audience that cannot see this, so before and after every question, please state your name.
Okay, Debbie Conway.
It's Tom Willis again. I believe the question was, how do you protect some of the personal information?
Yes.
Well, the system that's in there now is not protecting personal information as it should. It's not working properly. And I think that needs to be looked into and changed around. Make sure that people's judges, so forth, that their information is not leaked out, their addresses, that type of thing. And also social security numbers on DD 214s. Tom Willis.